Hello. So I am back on Huge Quiz, and today I'm going to do something very different from my other Huge Quiz videos. So I am doing Modern Library's 100 Best Novels. So basically, I'm just gonna name the novel from each author. Now, there are two different lists. There's the top 100 chosen by uh, the board of authors, and then the other one is the board by the readers. So the time limit starts out very rugged, uh, but I'm going to, if I type in fast and go in the order, I'm going to take them in order. Well, I'll start with the two boards, and I'm also going to go categorize it by authors. So, like, I'm going to do, when I get to an author, I'm going to do all the novels by the author and get that out of the way. So, another thing is that this quiz does the old jet punk technique and just accepts it after you type in like the first two words. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's also, the other thing is like so it's all 20th century. Nothing before 1900 is on this list. So yep. So without further ado, let's begin. So let's start with James Joyce, Ulysses, also Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, and Finnegan's Wake are on the list. F. Scott Fitzgerald, we have The Great Gatsby, and also Tender is the Night. Larry Nabokov, we have Lolita and Pale Fire. Aldous Huxley, we have Brave New World and Point Counterpoint. Let's go to the other list now. All four of the Ayn Rand novels are there. Atlas Shrugged, The Fountainhead, and Anthem and We the Living. L. Ron Hubbard, we got Battlefield Earth, Mission Earth, and Fear. And then we have Lord of the Rings for that one, and for J.R.R. Tolkien, also get Lord of the Flies by William Golding, and Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. We got all top 5. Let's get the top 10 in both boards. William Faulkner, we have The Sound of Fury, As I Lay Dying, Light in August, and Absalom. Absalom are all on that list. Joseph Heller, Catch-22. Arthur Koestler, Darkness at Noon. D.H. Lawrence, we have Sons and Lovers, The Rainbow, and Women in Love. Surprisingly, Lady Chatterley's Lover isn't on this list. And then John Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath. And go to the other board. We got both George Orwell's 1984 Animal Farm are both on the list, and that's all top 10 on both boards. Now I can just go through each board separately. Okay, Malcolm Lowry, we have Under the Volcano, which will also get Under the Net by Iris Murdoch. Samuel Butler, we have The Way of All Flesh. Robert Graves, I, Claudius. Virginia Woolf is To the Lighthouse. Theodore Dreiser and American Tragedy and Sister Carrie are both on the list. Carson McCullers, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. And it will also get The Heart of the Matter by Graham Greene. Kurt Vonnegut, we have Slaughterhouse-Five. Ralph Ellison, Invisible Man. Richard Wright, Native Son. Saul Bellow, we have Henderson, The Rain King, and The Adventures of Augie March. John O'Hara, we have Appointment in Samara. John Dos Passos, The USA Trilogy. Sherwood Anderson, Winesburg, Ohio. Ian Forster, we have A Passage to India. Howard's End, and A Room with a View. Henry James, we have The Wings of the Dove. The Ambassadors, and The Golden Bowl. And James T. Farrell is The Studs Lonigan trilogy. Ford Maddox Ford, we have The Good Soldier and Parade's End. Evelyn Waugh, we have A Handful of Dust, Brideshead Revisited, and Scoop. And then Barbara Penn Warren, we have All the King's Men. Thornton Wilder, Bridge of San Luis Rey. James Baldwin, Go Tell on the Mountain. James Dickey, Deliverance. Anthony Powell, A Dance to the Music of Time. Ernest Hemingway, The Sun Also Rises, and also A Farewell to Arms. Joseph Conrad, we have The Secret Agent, Nostromo, Lord Jim, and Heart of Darkness. Henry Miller, we got Tropic of Cancer. Page 2 on the board. Norman Mailer, Naked and the Dead. Philip Roth, Portnoy's Complaint. Jack Kerouac, On the Road. And it'll also give me On the Beach by Neville Shute. Dashiell Hammett, Maltese Falcon. Edith Wharton, Age of Innocence and House of Mirth. And then we got Max Beerbourn is Zuleika Dobson. Walker Percy is The Moviegoer. And Willa Cather, we have Death Comes to the Archbishop and My Antonia. James Jones, From Here to Eternity. John Cheever, The Wapshot Chronicles. J.D. Salinger, The Catcher in the Rye. Anthony Burgess, A Clockwork Orange. Somerset Maugham, Of Human Bondage. Sinclair Lewis, Main Street, and Aerosmith. And then Lawrence Durrell is The Alexandria Quartet. Richard Hughes, A High Wind in Jamaica. V.S. Naipaul, A House for Mr. Biswas and A Bend in the River. And then Nathaniel West is Day of the Locust. Muriel Spark, The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Rudyard Kipling is Kim. Wallace Stenger is Angle of Repose. Elizabeth Bowen, Death of the Heart. E.L. Doctorow is Ragtime. Arnold Bennett is Old Wives' Tale. Jack London, Call of the Wild. Henry Green is Loving. Salman Rushdie, Midnight's Children, and also Satanic Verses is there as well. Type that in. I got Tobacco Road by Erskine Caldwell, and then Iron Weed by William Kennedy. And then John Fowles, we have The Magus and The French Lieutenant's Woman, or The French Lieutenant's Woman. Jean Reese, White Sargasso Sea. William Styron, Sophie's Choice. Paul Bowles is The Sheltering Sky. James M. Cain, The Postman Always Rings Twice. J.P. Dunleavy is The Ginger Man. Booth Tarkington, The Magnificent Ambersons. And now that's it for the boards. And now let's go here now. Frank Herbert Dune, and let's get all the Robert Heinlein novels. We got The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, Stranger in a Strange Land, Starship Troopers, The Door into Summer, The Puppet Master, and then Double Star, and Citizen of the Galaxy. Neville Shute, we have A Town Like Alice, and Trusty in the Trusty from the Tool Room. We already got On the Beach when we typed On the Road. Thomas Pynchon, we got Gravity's Rainbow, and also V. Margaret Mitchell, Gone with the Wind. Jack Schaefer is Shane. John Irving, we have A Prayer for Owen Meany and The World According to Garp. Stephen King, The Stand and It are both on the list. We got Beloved by Toni Morrison. E.R. Edison is The Worm Ouroboros. And then let's get all the Charles DeLint novels. We got Moonheart, Someplace to Be Flying, Yarrow, Memory and Dream, Traitor, Green Mantle, and Little Country, and Malengro. And that is all the Charles DeLint novels. Flannery O'Connor is Wise Blood. Robertson Davies is Fifth Business. And then H.P. Lovecraft is At the Mountains of Madness. Mickey Spillane is One Lonely Night. And now we're on this page now. Let's get Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, and then Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, and then Cormac McCarthy will get Blood Meridian and Sutre. And then we got Orson Scott Card as Ender's Game. William Gaddis is Recognitions. Ray Bradbury, we have Something Wicked, This Way Comes, and Fahrenheit 451. Shirley Jackson, The Haunting of Hill House. Terry Windling, The Wood Wife. And Robert Pirsig, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Flann O'Brien, At Swim Two Ducks, very weird book title. Richard Adams, Watership Down. William S. Burroughs, Naked Lunch. Tom Clancy, The Hunt for Red October. Oops, mistyped that. Laurel K. Hamilton, Guilty Pleasures. And then we got Ken Kesey, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Sometimes One Great Note, Sometimes a Great Notion. And then Robert Holstock, Mythago Wood. And then Richard Bach's Illusions, much more famous for writing Jonathan Livingston Seagull, which is surprisingly not on this list. And then finally Robertson Davies, The Cunning Man. And yep, that is all 200. So, and I'm only the second person, actually, no, my bad. I'm only the third person to master this quiz, which I'm very proud of. This quiz was a lot of fun to do. Anyway, that's pretty much it.